Hi, my name is Donal O'Keefe. My CAO number is 207 55825. I'm going to do a monologue from Richard III by William Shakespeare. It's a monologue from the character Richard III. This monologue is at the beginning of the play, so it sets the tone in terms of what's going to happen from that point on. So it's Richard telling us about himself, explaining the situation in hand, and explaining his nefarious plans for the other characters and for his desire for power. So he's telling us as the audience and filling us in on that, so we are aware of his plans, whilst the other characters of the play have no knowledge of any of this. Okay? Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by the sun of the oak, and all the clouds that lured upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean buried. Now are our brows bound with victorious reeds, our bruised arms hung up for monuments, our stern alarums changed to merry meetings, our dreadful marches to delightful measure. Grim-visaged war had smoothed his wrinkled front, and yet, instead of mounting barded steeds to fright our fearful adversaries, he capers nimbly in a lady's chamber to the lascivious pleasing of a lute. But I, who am not shaped for sportive tricks, nor made to court an amorous looking-glass, I, that am rudely stamped, and want love's majesty to strut before a wanton ambling nymph, I, that am curtailed of fair proportion, cheated of feature by dissembling nature, deformed, unfinished, and sent before my time into this breathing world scarce half made up, and so lame and unfashionable that dogs bark at me as I halt by them. Why, I, in this piping time of peace, have no desire to pass the time away, unless to spy my shadow in the sun and descant upon mine own deformity. Therefore, since I cannot prove a lover to entertain these fair, well-spoken days, I am determined to prove a villain and hate the idle pleasures of these days. Plots have I laid, inductions dangerous, by drunken prophecies, libels, and dreams, to set my brother Clarence and the king in deadly hate the one against the other. And if Edward be as true and just as I am subtle, false, and treacherous, then this day should see Clarence closely mewed up about a prophecy which says that G of Edward's heirs the murderer shall be. Dive thoughts down into my soul. Here, Clarence comes. Thank you. What I would like to get from this course is knowledge, learning about drama, theatre, but all aspects of it. So I'm interested in directing, in writing, in the production element, of course in performing. That would be my primary ambition. And I just feel with your course at CIT that it provides a very, very well-rounded education in all of these areas, and I feel I would be leaving, having done that degree, with a very well-rounded education. As a mature student, going back, for me, this wasn't a decision that was made very lightly. I've been thinking about this for quite a while, and it's a big challenge for me, but it's something that I feel I'm passionate about, and something I feel that I would excel at, and I would be delighted and happy to learn from all of the lecturers and teachers that you have in your college, to learn what they know and what the knowledge that they can pass on to me. Going forward, for me, I would obviously like to see myself performing, but I'd also like to see myself creating, so whether that be writing or directing in some form, and also the prospect of possibly teaching at some stage. So for me, just drama and theatre and performance is an aspect of my life that's always been a huge passion, and I would just love to have the opportunity to study and get my degree in this. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope that you found this this video to be a successful video. Thank you so much.